On May 20th, 2021, the world has lost one of the most influential mangaka of all time. The anime and manga world has learned that Kentaro Miura has died on May 6, 2021, at the age of 54 due to an acute aortic dissection. After learning of this tragic news, I knew that I just had to do something to pay tribute to him. And I knew exactly what to do. If you don't know who he is, Kentaro Miura was an award-winning Japanese manga artist. He has published works such as King of the Wolves, Japan, Gigantomaxia, and undoubtedly his most famous, best-selling, most influential, and no doubt his magnum opus, the critically acclaimed Berserk. I first got introduced to Kentaro Miura through Berserk, more specifically the three movies, Berserk, the Golden Age arc. I can remember watching these three movies in my college anime club and being absolutely blown away by how dark and how unapologetic Berserk was. The amount of violence I saw, the dynamics between Guts, Casca, Griffith, and the rest of the Band of the Hawk. Everything about it just hooked me in for the ride. On the way home, I started to read the manga past the Golden Age arc, and I could say that I was not expecting what came next. A story about some really dark and deep themes like betrayal and revenge, destiny, and friendship. But what really blew me away the most was the art style of Berserk. My god. Miura's art style is hands down the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I read up that apparently he went through a page pixel by pixel, adding in detail wherever he can. He poured his blood, sweat, and tears into his artwork, and it clearly shows with images like these. I mean, just look at the amount of detail. Even for a monthly manga, I would never expect anything like that. Some may call it a little excessive for a page you read for a few seconds before moving to the next, but looking at these pages, to me, shows that Miura was a man who clearly loved his craft and kept on honing it to the very end. As a consequence of his hard work over the years, Berserk ended up selling over 50 million copies as of May 2021, which ranks it among the classics like Yu Yu Hakusho, Initial D, Inuyasha, and Hajime no Ippo. Fun fact, Miura worked as an assistant for its author, Joji Morikawa, when he was 18 years old, until Morikawa basically said that his art was too good, and he had to let him go. Berserk has spawned numerous media adaptations, like the aforementioned movie trilogy, 2 anime series, one airing from 1997 to 1998, which also spawned possibly the greatest anime opening of all time, and one from 2016 to 2017, although I would like to denounce its existence, as well as various video games, and as an added bonus, Berserk even netted Miura the Tezuka Osamu Award of Excellence Prize in 2002. So, for my tribute to Kentaro Miura, I decided to recreate Guts' post-Eclipse Dragon Slayer sword and Casca's sword. Guts as a character is one with just endless suffering. It's like he literally cannot catch a break, and the Eclipse was definitely one of his lowest points. He wields this version of Dragon Slayer after the Eclipse, and as you can tell, it's a massive sword that only someone as strong as Guts could wield and swing around effortlessly. Meanwhile, Casca's sword is, I believe, the one she uses during the 100-Year War. It's a fairly simple, lightweight looking sword with a curved guard and some horn looking things on the guard as well. The handle, I believe, is made out of iron rings, however, I had to settle for a leather wrap instead, in order to stay as low poly as I can be. For texturing, I really wanted to go for a really old and worn out look for both swords, as if Guts and Casca went through their last battles and put their swords down and their life of constant fighting behind them. I felt that this was appropriate that because of Miura's untimely death, Guts and Casca's stories stop as well. While it is possible that Berserk could continue through his assistants, that he has been training in his art style for quite some time, personally, it doesn't truly feel like Berserk if Miura isn't directly involved in the whole process. So with that being said, here's the best way I can pay tribute to a mangaka who has influenced and touched the lives of many fans all over the world. Excuse my poor Japanese, but Miura sensei, 本当にありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。ご冥福をお祈りいたします。